Hey folks, so just before I tear the engine out of this customer bike, I wanted to start it and verify that it ran, and it does. There's a telltale sign though. This has got a lot of hours on it, and fire it up so you can hear it. What happens to these is the cam chains stretch. They're just a small little, I believe it's a number 25 metric chain, and it's right behind that cover, and it goes down and behind the flywheel, and there's a buffer wheel in here. That's what that nut is. If I can, a little bit dark out here. There we go. That's focused on that a little bit, I guess. There's a buffer wheel there. There's a tensioner wheel down below that's spring loaded. They always stretch, and that's really one of the things that kills these. And the timing is off a little bit, and it also will jump time and bend valves. So we'll start it here just so you can hear it. And you can kind of see, I'll have to choke it fully. Rattly cam chain in it, but I can smell oil. You can't because you don't have smell-o-vision, but yeah, it's smoking a little bit. You can see it. Sometimes you'll see a residual smoke signal come out of the exhaust. This I can't, but I can smell it. It's burning oil, so it's got to be tore down. We'll take the top end off of it and take a look at the cylinder, but generally speaking, you can see a close-up of the cylinder. We'll wind up boring the cylinder, putting the next oversized piston kit in it, 2 new valves, cut the seats to match, carburetor kit and or a carburetor. They're pretty cheap, but they are cheap as well, cheaply made. So yeah, we'll tear this apart, and I'll do a video when it's laid out on the bench to show the worn parts, what to look for when you're rebuilding yours. And there's a couple of things behind this clutch cover. One of them's the clutch, the other one's the poor man's oil filter. It's oil is centrifuged in these engines, and actually it's a really great way to clean the oil. But they don't have an oil filter. They have a screen to keep the big stuff out, and then it centrifuges it through the middle of the clutch, and you got to take the clutch off anyway to replace the plates and we'll put new fibers in and buff the steel plates and the new springs, but you'll see all that when I get it tore apart. So yeah, this is going on the bench here, I believe, this evening. I'll probably tear it apart, warm it up just a little bit more, change the oil out of it, and call it good till the next oil goes in for the rebuild. The break-in oil. So stay tuned.